YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Well, this time I'm here to show you the beginning grinder who has absolutely no friends on the game and the bare minimum to his name, how you can go from 0 to $1 million just like I've done, and I'm going to show you step by step how you can do it too. So sit back and you can see how this character went from 5 to a level 23. But first, if you haven't already done so, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell so you do not miss a thing. We always would appreciate it. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, when you're starting on your second account, all the money is shared between the two players. So for this experiment, we're going to move everything into the bank account and just roll with the 0 cash on hand. So over the next 11 hours, here's what you got to have. You got to have $50,000 at least in your bank account to do the VIP missions. Special carbine, which is another $15,000 almost, you got to have. Everything else you can do without. Okay, and here, let's go from 5 to 15. Let's do it. Whew. So you just loaded in the game. It seems overwhelming, and it can be, but you just gotta, keep it simple, right? Just not try to worry about all the things you don't have right now. Just worry about the ways that you actually can make money on the game, which there's a few ways that even if you don't own anything or have the very bare minimum, you can still make some money. So now, in the interest of being transparent, first I'm going to show you on this account, I do own a bunker and I do own the motorcycle club. In the past, I've done a couple of tutorial videos on each, so I needed a brand new character to do that, so that's why it's already at level 5, whatever. But in this video, you will see there is no way that I don't use them for anything. They do not come into play in this experiment at all, but I just wanted you to know that they were there. So anyway, we're going to focus on a few things. We're going to focus on stealing cars, we're going to focus on missions, we're going to focus on double the money, we're going to focus on whatever we can, robbing stores to make money. All right, so first, boom, let's put some money in our account. Let's put some money in our pocket. All right, so I'm gonna steal a dubster. I'm gonna steal anything. I'm gonna steal a car that's gonna give me some higher value, more than just $2,000 or $3,000 when I go to sell it. But in fact, the dubster is gonna give me around $7,000. So after I fix it up for 95 bucks, 7,000 in my account. Let's go. Let's get started. We're in the green. We're in the green. Here we go, man. We are on our way to $1 million. Oh, what a journey this is. What an experiment. Anywho, so we're going to register as VIP, or I register as a VIP, and I'm going to keep it simple, man. I'm going to stick to the missions that I know that I can do without any trouble. All right, Sightseer, perfect for it. Yeah, there's a cooldown, but again, I'm going to show you how I avoid the cooldown. There's only 3 different ways to go through the Sightseer. I mean, it's simple. These little, I don't know what you want to call them, these little codes or whatever. Once you knock it out, there's 3 different packages. Pick it up. I think it's like 22.5, I think it is. 22.5 or 25, 24. Okay, cool. I think it changes from time to time. Whatever. All right. Straight to robbing a store. Actually, I think in between here, I wanted to see if I could get any helicopters, because that's going to be so important to making the map smaller and to cutting down a lot of time. But in the early on, I can't. So anyway, let's rob some stores, man. Now, if you get the money yourself, you'll get more money out of the cash register as opposed to letting him give you money. So always knock them out. I try not to do anything, I try not to kill them, because that usually brings 3 stars. But anyway, avoid the cops. $300 richer, baby. We on our way. Cool. Back to Sightseer. Now, you also could have done, there's one more VIP mission that you can do, and you'll see later on in the video. I actually kind of forgot about it because I was trying to keep it so simple, and not getting in any trouble, what I'm saying, avoiding wasting time by getting killed or doing a mission that's just too hard. So okay, so right here we got paid 23.5, so now we're up to $55,000, and I'm gonna timestamp some of this stuff too as we go along. All right, hey, we're ranking up. Let's go. Boom, going to another store. There's a challenge on if you rob all the stores. I don't know how much it is, but I don't care. I was just robbing anything, man. I was just on the grind, just to show you, man. It is a grind. 3 stars again. You mother bleepers. Boom. Give me that money. So here I go on the map. I'm trying to see. I couldn't remember. It's been such a long time. So I'm trying to get the Leicester contact. Leicester shows up on the map. I go to one of these spots, a little cutscene, seeing if I can get Leicester on my team. Because if I get Leicester on my team, then I know that later on I can call and look for a damn plane, because that's what I need, man. I need to be able to get a plane. But anyway, you can't get a plane until around level 15. If you don't own a plane, they won't spawn any damn where, which sucks. So, I knocked that joker out. He runs away. But anyway, they don't spawn anywhere. So, bummer. So we got a ways to go. Level 8. Oof. Avoid the cops. Back on the grind, man. Avoid that headhunter, man. Do not do headhunter. Trust me, it's way too hard if you don't have any rockets, a plane, buzzard, or something like that. It's just, again, I'm just keeping it simple. All right. So I steal a car on the way. I see a nice Cadillac Escalade. You get pretty good money on a Cadillac Escalade. So I know that after I'm done collecting this $25,000 on this sightseer, I'm gonna turn right around and sell this car. So again, man, it's all about not wasting any time when you're on the game. If you know you're gonna be on the game for 2 hours, 3 hours, or whatever, I'm always thinking of time efficiency. And I made a video to kind of help with some other key points about being more efficient as a player as you go down the road. And I'll have that scrolling across the top right now for you to check out. So yeah, so tack on 7,000 on top of that. All right, so been going about an hour at this point. I kind of want to switch it up, so let's maybe try a mission or double the money. Let's go with missions. So I come in here with these guys. You just want to do something random. You can go on call on your phone. It's very, very simple to do. And just try some missions. They don't always work out, as right here they didn't work out with these guys. 2 times we tried the mission and it wasn't going to work. So I just went ahead and backed out. And that's something you're going to have to get accustomed to. If people don't have mics, or if it's just not going to work out, don't sit there and just keep trying to make it happen, because it's not going to happen. So anyway, I fired my own race. I know it's double the money on races. I fired my own race. Kind of get the gauge of how the money's going to go, because I couldn't remember if you just doing it by yourself. And, finishing first, nobody out there. Not too bad. Wasn't enough money though, so I know I need to take the time. I need to go into these races a little bit longer, somehow, some way. So fired up again. I got somebody come in. I add some more laps to it, and I kind of purposely kind of snail it a bit. I know he's gonna beat me. I don't have any cars or anything like that. I should have set it on default, but I didn't. But it didn't matter. That wasn't my point. My point was just to keep the money going while I had a cool down. So took me about 5 total minutes between the 2 races, and I made about $6,500. So let's do another race. Got some more people here this time. Cool. And that just keeps the game fresh. When you can do multiple things, that's what makes GTA so awesome, man. That's why it's been going so strong for so long. There's so many things to do on the game to keep you interested. You don't always have to just grind or what have you. So anyway, I finished second on this one. Boom, there's another 16,000 into my bank account plus RP. There's another double the money that's right on the docket. We lead right into that with the same group of people. Different race. Following double the money. This time we add another second place. 8,000 more dollars. Now I realize, let me go one more lap, make it a little bit longer, try to win, and this time I do. So finishing first at 21,000. Now I come in here with these guys, and it's just, we got a lot. I don't even know, I wasn't even hosting this one, and they just had a lot of people in there, and they didn't turn collision off, and it was a mess. It was an absolute mess. Finishing 4th, I was lucky. I was just trying to get out there with some money, so all good. Tack on another 7,000 plus. get on out of there because I was no longer the host and I didn't want to. That was enough. So now we're up to $148,000. Now here is where I try to do another mission. All right. And this absolutely does not work with these people. I mean, sometimes you're going to run into this, man. People, either if they got a mic, they may be in their own parties or whatever. And people just you're just like the odd man out. They don't want you to ride with them. You know, no one's got their car set so you can get it. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. I get it. They're set for 2 people, but they clearly got a four door right there. Nope, they don't want me to get in. So you gotta drive by yourself. Anyway, after 2 times of dying and no money, I was like, you know what? Let me back out. I see where this is going. And again, sometimes you just gotta take them on the chin, man. You gotta keep it moving because there's no need of wasting time. So I fire up another one. Boom! I find a perfect job with somebody. The fleecer job. 2 people. Super simple. Don't even care what kind of cut he's gonna give me. You see right here, he's initially trying to give me 57,000, but he didn't know how to do. He had a mic, but he didn't know how to do the safe cracking, which is perfect because I do. I'm like, hey man, just back out. Let me do the safe cracking. I'll knock it out in 2 seconds. So as we back out, I come across the street. There's a store to rob. Boom. Robbing it. Now you see I'm up to 156,000. I think either they paid me $7,000 for the last job that we quit. I don't know, but somehow or another there's $7,000 more in my account from the 148 to 155. Just so you guys know. So we fire back up. I tell him I can do the drilling, which is the hard part. He agrees to give me $65,000. I didn't even ask for it, which is dope. I'm gonna knock this out in 2 seconds. And that's what you want to do. Sometimes you want to try to find these jobs that people are just looking for a 4th, or in this particular case a 2nd, and they're already at the heist. Boom, do it real quick. Maybe there's a couple of times you foul up, but you're already in it and the money is right there. You're at the heist part. So do those on calls, join the on call missions, and you'll be surprised sometimes, man. You'll come off good way to switch it up and hopefully score big, score quick. Now, do not forget, you started the game with no friends. Here's an opportunity to meet quality people around the same ranks as you with the same mindset. That's the goal. That's how you do it. You add that person up just as I just did. Once it's finished, add 65,000 to your bank account. We're up to 224. Take a break. We're about 3 hours in. It's hard as hell on your way up to making that first million because everything's so slow for you. So anyway, taking a break, coming back to the game, fire up a headhunter mission. Back at it. Same story, different toilet. Still a car. Sell that car. Isn't this so fun? This is the grind though. People always ask me how, man, it's so hard to make money. It is hard, but if you got to just have that mindset and you can do it. You can do it, man. You can do it. You just gotta keep going, man. So now we're up to 255 after selling the car. What we gonna do? What we gonna do, guys? Anybody got a wild guess? It's just too easy, man. You got these quiet lobbies, ain't nobody bothering you. Tack on another 23.5, 24, 25,000, man. I got to get it. Because the goal is to get to that level 15, which we just cracked. Why is it so important to get to level 15? Yo, once you become a hustler, those damn planes and the helicopters start spawning around the map, man. And that's what you need to make the money making process quicker. Here I was about to start up a mission. None of these guys had no mic, and they had to start from the first setup. Hell no. So anyway, I backed out of that. I kept seeing them ask me to do this methed up job. Guys, do not do it. It's way too hard without the stuff that you need. You know what I mean? Like, you need weaponry. You need, you need some stuff to really fight these guys. I mean, I had a homing rocket, and it just that's not enough. That's not enough. So trust me on this. Stick to the sightseers, and later you're gonna see another VIP mission that I do. It's gonna be really, really easy for you to do. So anyway, backing out of that because I kept dying. Yeah, I kept dying. So it was crazy. So we're gonna do another one. We are back at it, but this time I got a helicopter, man. And you see that time? Earlier it was taking like 10 minutes. 10 minutes sometimes to do those sightseers, if not longer. Boom, I'm knocking them out now in like 4 minutes. May not seem like a lot to you, But it is when you add that puppy up, man. And a lot of times driving around the map, depending on where you were, is a lot longer than that. So, anywho, back to still in stores because I got a cool down. That's all I'm doing. When I'm still in the store, especially, you want to do it when you got a cool down. When you get ready to try to do a sightseer or one of those other VIP missions and you've got a timer cooldown, that's when you switch it up between either a mission, you know, selling a car or robbing stores, and rinse and repeat all the way up. Everybody's a suspect today. Boom, we're up to $308,000, man. We ain't playing. And now that we at level 15, a lot of things are about to change. The amount of times it takes us to do things and get around the map certainly is going to change with the helicopter that will spawn for you. By the way, guys, do not do a headhunter mission for nothing. It is way too hard if you do not have a buzzard, and odds are you do not have one. Anywho, at level 15, we now will get the email to do the treasure hunt. The treasure hunt will pay us $250,000 upon completion of the Navy Revolver Challenge. Let's go. But hey guys, this is a perfect place to stop part 1. If you want to go ahead and skip to part 2, you can go ahead and click on that video that is shown on the right side of the screen right now. If you haven't already done so, make sure you like and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell, man. I gotta see you every day. But until next time, check out more content right here, right now on Beyond the Game.